One, get the ball in the paint against whether they're playing man or zone. That's a key all the time, but especially if they're playing zone, you've got to attack it inside out. The second thing, defensively, stay in front. Don't do a great job guarding the dribble. Keep the old saying, stay between your man and the basketball, especially when he has the ball. They have guys that can get to the rim off the bounce, like a whole bunch of them. So I think that's going to be critical. And then I think the third thing, and maybe the most important thing, is rebounding on both ends of the floor. They are a terrific offensive rebounding team. They got like 3 guys that average 3 per game. And everybody does it. It's not just like one guy. They have a lot of guys. Iowa State has got to do the job on the defensive glass. But there are opportunities on the offensive glass too. And I think the whole rebounding thing tonight is going to tell a big story about who wins this game.
Yeah, Iowa State has been a good rebounding team this year. They're plus 7-9 rebound margin. Baylor is plus 9-1.
Yeah.
But they have been vulnerable to giving up some offensive boards, especially when they're in that zone. And, get it. Go get it.
Once again, they play a smaller lineup a lot, certainly very athletic, but at the same time, they've got Najee they can put in, and he's a very good rebounder, and Caden Powell also.
All right, so Iowa State trying to stay undefeated, trying to get to 15-0 for the first time in school history. And that wraps up the warm-up show. We're going to return with the opening tip on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
We stand for people, progress and pride.
We're the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we support farm families. We're a voice on local, state, and national issues. We're also committed to making rural Iowa a better place to live and keeping Iowa farm families on the farm.
Delta Dental of Iowa is on a mission to improve the health and smiles of all Iowans. One of the ways we do this is by providing water bottle filling stations to Iowa schools, communities, and parks through our Foundation's Rethink Your Drink program. Delta Dental, for your smile, for your health, for your community.
Having the right game plan is the key to success, whether you're competing on the basketball court or securing your farm's financial future. At AgriFinance Advisors, we're on your team as you make the most important financial decisions for your farm. We know finding the right financing, crop insurance, and farm property insurance can be hard at times. That's why we've made the process easier than ever. Let AgriFinance Advisors draw up a winning game plan for your farm. Apply online today at agrifinance.com. That's AGRI finance.com. As the world's largest family-owned manufacturer of grain storage, drying, and handling equipment, Sukup Manufacturing offers top-notch products that empower farmers to thrive. Take your agricultural game to the next level with Sukup, where innovation and reliability are always a slam dunk. Visit Sukup.com to find your dealer today.
Cyclone fans, when it comes to performance and endurance, there's a new product supporting Midwestern farmers developed in Ames, Iowa, and made from all-natural corn oil that raises the roof on the competition. Don't replace your roof when you don't have to. Instead, protect and add years to your asphalt shingles at a fraction of replacement costs. Restore those shingles, defy weather, support farmers, and save money with Roof Rejuvenate. For more information and a free estimate, visit roofrejuvenateusa.com.
On the Cyclone Sports Network from Learfield, Cyclone Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Pioneer, proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts since 1926. The Iowa Farm Bureau, supporting your food and the farm-strong families who grow it. Join our effort at iowafarmbureau.org. And by IMT Insurance. IMT Insurance, your hometown team for trusted insurance. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Choose Wellmark for coverage you can count on. Find your plan at wellmark.com. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
Iowa State getting ready to take on Baylor. A quick update from Cincinnati. The Cyclone women trail by 5, 53-48 with 9 minutes to go in that Big 12 matchup. So try not to get upset on the road, but Addie Brown not playing tonight for the Cyclone women. TJ Otzelberger has a couple of coaching friends here tonight, Eric.
Yeah, Mike Budenholzer, the two-time NBA Coach of the Year, coached the Bucks to the NBA championship. He's here. He spent a lot of time with TJ and Iowa State yesterday and this morning. And then also Tony Bennett. A double reunion for Tony. He and TJ are good friends. Tony, one of TJ's mentors. But also the guy who recruited Blake Buchanan to Virginia. And ironically, the guy who was the interim coach after Tony resigned prior to the season at Virginia last year, is now an assistant coach for the Bears. So
small world.
So Blake saw Blake catching up with Coach Bennett this afternoon. But I know, having talked to Blake, he holds Tony in very, very high regard.
Yeah, he really feels blessed to have been coached by two great coaches, recruited by Tony Bennett and coached here at Iowa State by TJ Otzelberger. Let's pause here for 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups.
And for the Cyclones, number 3 in the country, 14-0. They will start the usual crew. Taman Lipsey at guard, 6'1", 200 pounds, a senior from Ames. He averages 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists per contest. Killian Torre joins him in the backcourt. He's 6'3", 205 pounds, a freshman from Pamiers, France, averaging 10 points, over 3 rebounds, nearly 3 assists per game. Joshua Jefferson is at forward. He is 6'9", 240 pounds. He is a senior from Las Vegas, averaging 17.5 points, over 7 rebounds, and almost 5.5 assists per game. Just had a triple-double in his last outing. What a year for J. Jeff. Milan Momcilovic is at forward. He's 6'8", 225 pounds, a junior from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Iowa State's leading scorer, 18.5 points per game. He also leads the nation in three-point field goal percentage at over 56%. Blake Buchanan rounds out the starting lineup. Blake, 6'10", 235 pounds, a junior from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, averaging 10 points at 6.5 rebounds per contest. For Cyclones, of course, coached by TJ Otzelberger. He is assisted by Nate Schmidt, as we have an invocation here.
We can listen into that.
Go back to our our coaching staff, rather, for Iowa State. TJ Otzelberger, the head coach in his 5th season, assisted by J.R. Blount, Kyle Green, Nate Schmidt, Deontay Garrett, Eric Crawford. For Baylor, it will be Dan Skillings at guard. The transfer from Cincinnati, played 3 years for the Bearcats. 6'6", 205 pounds, a senior from Blackwood, New Jersey. He's averaging 12.5 points and 7 rebounds per game. Also in the backcourt is Obi Agbem. Obi is 6'3", 176 pounds. He's a fifth-year player, transferred from Wyoming. He's averaging 11 points, got a fantastic assist-to-turnover ratio, 46-8 on the season. Michael Ratai, kind of a swing man, guard forward, if you will, 6'7", 230 pounds, a senior from Augsburg, Germany. Played a year ago at Oregon State. This year, he is averaging 10 points and 6.5 rebounds. Also at guard, it is Tunde Yesafu. Tunde, 6'5", 215 pounds, a freshman from the African country of Benin. He played at least 3 years of basketball, high school in the United States, but one of the top freshmen in the country. He averages 18.5 points, nearly 6 rebounds per game. And Cameron Carr at guard, he's 6'5", 195 pounds, a sophomore from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, transferred from Tennessee. He is their leading scorer at 21 points per game. He also has 5.5 rebounds. And in his 23rd season as the head coach of the Bears, Scott Drew had 1 year as a head coach, followed his father Homer at Valpo before he was summoned here to Waco, and he's done a fantastic job.
Iowa State will wear their Cardinal uniforms with gold lettering and trim. And Baylor's going to wear gray uniforms with green and gold lettering and trim.
Our officials for tonight's game, Tony Padilla, Doug Sermons, and Marcus Pettigrew.
Iowa State with that familiar starting five. Getting some last-minute instructions from TJ Otzelberger. Baylor has had a couple nice wins out in Las Vegas. When we saw them out there, they looked good in beating Creighton.
Yeah, defeated Creighton in their opening game, lost to St. John's, and then defeated San Diego State in the third game out there. They lost at Memphis. That was their only other loss until Saturday when they played at TCU. That was a 69-63 game. A real grinder of a game, especially for Baylor.
We are located next to the Iowa State bench, and the Cyclones are going to operate from left to right in front of us in this first half.
Yeah, that 63-point outing at TCU, by far their lowest point output of the season.
Tonight's opening tip is brought to you by Iowa State 1858, a handcrafted quality vodka with a portion of the proceeds going directly to Iowa State student-athletes and ISU facilities. And it will be Blake Buchanan to jump center for Iowa State. And Cameron Carr handles the tip-offs for Baylor. He's a 6'5" guard, but a tremendous athlete. His dad, Chris Carr, was an NBA player, great player at Southern Illinois, the Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year. Now, he's a terrific athlete. He really caught our eye out in Vegas. He's averaging over 20 points a game. And it'll be Tony Padilla to put it in the air. Buchanan to jump it against Carr. And we are ready to go here at Foster Pavilion. Iowa State and Baylor meeting for the 51st time. Series tied at 25 apiece. And Baylor controls the opening tap and operates from right to left. Agbem, the point guard, throws it out to Carr. Off to the left wing, it goes to Skillings. He's defended by Jefferson. Now it's high, out to catch and shoot for three, around and out. And the rebound to Jefferson.
And it was indeed Taman Lipsey on Cameron Carr that first possession. And they open in man-to-man. We thought they might start in zone.
And Lipsey defended by Yesafu. Goes to Buchanan on the right wing. He's got Skillings on him. A handoff to Momcilovic. Tries to drive it right, spins into traffic. Fadeaway jumper, misses, and the rebound is Skillings. Each team with an early miss. And here comes Baylor on the run. Yesafu left of the lane, kick out to Agbem for a three. Back iron, no. Long rebound tracked down by Lipsey. No score. 1 minute in. Lipsy off to Jefferson, a left wing three long, but Lipsy rebounds and throws it out to Momcilovic. We talked about Baylor having struggles at times to defensive rebound. Momcilovic hands it off to Torre. He gets to the free throw line and finds Buchanan right in the lane. Blake on a spin against Skillings, who tries to muscle him out of there. Left-hand shot off the glass too hard. Battle for the rebound. Jefferson has it. Throws it back out to Lipsy. Iowa State another offensive rebound. Now Buchanan low left. Brings it back to Momcilovic to Jefferson, top of the circle. He spins into the paint and puts up a tough shot. It wouldn't go. Got his own rebound again, but out of bounds to Baylor. But Iowa State crashing that offensive glass in the early going.
Yeah, doing a really good job. We saw the previous possession for Baylor. Yesufu just, you have to get back. Iowa State did a great job keeping him from getting all the way to the basket.
Agbum dribbles across against Torrey pressure, bounces it out to Skillings. He'll hand it off to Yesufu. Momcilovic trying to stay with him. Now Skillings has, or Ratai comes out to catch it, top of the circle. Ratai to the right wing, throws it out high to Yesufu. He's defended by Momcilovic. A bounce pass goes to Skillings on the left side. 5 to shoot. Skillings off to Carr, 3 to shoot. Forces one up and gets a foul called on Taman Lipsy. He kind of forced the contact, but got the call, and Carr will go to the line and shoot 3. So Taman Lipsy picks up the first foul of the game, and 3 free throws coming for Cameron Carr. You want to keep this Baylor team off the free throw line. They average 18.6 made free throws a game.
Yeah, over 75% as well.
And Carr hits the first. Two more coming for the sophomore from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Not very strong yet. He will get stronger.
Yeah.
But he made the first 2 free throws. He'll shoot another.
Very lean, but bad. Super athletic. Got kind of the bailout call there.
Third free throw is good. He made all 3 of them.
He did a good job of kind of getting his arms into Taman with a shot clock down to about nothing.
Iowa State looking for its first points. We're 2 minutes into this one. Lipsy between the circles. Finds a cutting Jefferson down the lane. He stuffed it with the right hand. Good pass from Lipsy, 3-2.
Well, with that lineup they have in there right now, nobody's going to stop that. Now, they got a couple guys that can bring off the bench that might be able to challenge it, but great job getting to the 10.
3-2, Baylor leads it. Carr against Lipsy way out left. Throws it out to Agbum near half court. Agbum to the right side with a dribble. Iowa State helping over defensively. Goes out to Ratai. He tries to drive it right, and he almost throws it away. It comes out to Agbum for a 3. Missed it. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Yesufu. And then he's fouled.
Second foul on Lipsy. Just a rebounding foul, bump, and caused Yesufu to lose his balance. I mean, it's again, neither foul on Taman, much there, but enough drama that Tony Padilla makes the call, and Iowa State gets Nate Heise in for Taman.
Carr collects it in the left corner. Heise on him. Out it comes to Yesufu for a 3, and he got it. And it's 6-2 Baylor. Here comes Jefferson the other way. Cyclones down 4. Momcilovic back to Jefferson. He's got it top of the circle, waits for cutters. Found Torre, and he lays it in with the left hand.
Yeah, great backdoor cut. We talked about the importance of cutting. And Killian, a really good cutter. And boy, perfect bounce pass.
You know Jefferson's going to find him if he's making the right cut. 6-4 now. Agbum gives it up to Yesufu. Right corner, Carr, a 3. Shot it long. Battle for the rebound. And a foul called on Baylor this time. It goes on Ratai.
Good job on the screen off, though.
By Momcilovic, yeah.
And a late challenge on that 3 by Jefferson, I think really altered that shot.
Plata enters for Buchanan. 16:28 to go in the first half. 6-4, Baylor leading it. Here comes Torrey up the left side. Throws it out to Plata, top of the circle. Off to the right wing, Heise. Back to Torrey between the circles. Couple of dribbles and a pass thrown away. Yesufu up with the steal. He outlets ahead to Caro, who couldn't track it down. It's out of bounds to Baylor. Doug Simmons says it was deflected by Iowa State.
What? Nate Heisey saying, I didn't touch it.
I don't know. I haven't seen another look at it.
It's whether or not Iowa State wants the challenge.
TJ Otzelberger was trying to decide if he wanted a challenge. He's going to say, forget it.
Save it.
Yeah.
4 minutes
into quick enough look. Now Ratai has it knocked away by Jefferson. It's
4 minutes
to Baylor.
4 minutes into the game.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. 6-4, Baylor leads, and they have the ball. 16:06 remaining in the first half.
I don't think that ball was touched on that pass.
I wasn't sure. Yesufu to throw it in. Brings it in to Isaac Williams, who's just checked into the game. Jet quick guard to the right side with it. Off it goes to Ratai, back out to Williams. Williams off to Yesufu on the left wing. 6-4 lead for Baylor, and they have the ball. Yesufu cut off by Torrey, drives it by him anyway, lays it in. Missed it, though, with the right hand. And the rebound to Jefferson. Boy, I don't know how he didn't get that down. Here comes Torrey the other way, off to Jefferson. Joshua to the elbow right. Hands it off to Momcilovic. Closely defended by Williams. And now Milan splits a double team, kicks it out to Torrey for a three. Off the mark. Jefferson tipped the rebound up. Plata couldn't control it. Ratai has it for Baylor. Ratai pushes it ahead and has it blocked by Plata, but a foul called. Another foul on Iowa State. And this one's going to go on Dominicus Plata. And we're going to get to a timeout here. 15:25 to go in the first half. It is 6-4. Baylor leads it on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. Cyclone fans, when it comes to performance and endurance, there's a new product supporting Midwestern farmers developed in Ames, Iowa, and made from all-natural corn oil that raises the roof on the competition. Don't replace your roof when you don't have to. Instead, protect and add years to your asphalt shingles at a fraction of replacement costs. Restore those shingles, defy weather, support farmers, and save money with Roof Rejuvenate from Color Biotics. For more information, visit colorbiotics.com.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Cyclone fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official sponsor of Cyclone Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield. First half, 6-4 Baylor, 15:25 to go in the first.
And so far, two of the best offensive teams in the country having a hard time getting it in the basket. 1 of 6 for Baylor. That was a 3. And Iowa State 2 of 7. The difference, a couple of, the call on Lipsy, they gave him 3 free throws. They knocked those down. And now they're going back to the free throw line with a foul on Plata. But Iowa State has had some opportunities to score around the basket. They're going to have to start converting those. And it's not atypical for how Iowa State has started games in terms of finishing around the 10.
Ratai shooting free throws for Baylor, and he knocks down the first.
Yeah, Ratai 70% free throw shooter, and
played 3 years at Oregon State before transferring to Baylor. And his second free throw is also good, and Baylor leads it 8-4.
Now full court pressure.
Heisey to throw it in, and Carr knocks it out of bounds. It'll belong to Iowa State. He's trying to say that Jefferson knocked it out.
No. Okay. There's not 5 seconds. 5 seconds haven't run off the shot clock.
Yeah, that's...
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, they're noticing it now, I think. And, well, they just put one back up there to 26.
They're going to put 28.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it took a little 2 seconds for the ball to get out of bounds.
So again, Heisey will try to inbound it against pressure. Cyclones down 8-4, 15-21 to go in the first. Bateman's in there, along with Heisey and Platus. So,
and once again, Cyclones playing without really a true point guard right now.
Yeah, Lipsy out with 2 fouls. Boy, Heisey got a scratch across his neck that's visible. Momcilovic dribbles it ahead against the pressure, brings it out to Bateman. Look at the scratch on Heisey's right side of his neck. Holy cow. Did he take a shot that didn't get called? All right, Jefferson finds Momcilovic, left wing. Milan had it poked away by Ratai. It's out of bounds to Iowa State.
Yep. Got to be very wary. Iowa State can carve them up.
Here's Bateman trying to drive it into traffic. Hands off to Heisey. Jump hook in the lane blocked and cleared by Skillings. And a foul on Iowa State's going to go on Plata. That's his second and the fourth on the team already. And so Iowa State off to a rough start here, Eric.
Yeah, they are. You know, the calls probably haven't gone their way, but at the same time, it's really been a showcase of how athletic Baylor is. Man, they can challenge a lot of things. Iowa State, I think, can really hurt them defensively, but when they're really getting after it, their athleticism can make up for a lot.
Carr. Pass to the right side. Ratai shovels it back out. That's Powell, rather. Over to Carr for a jumper right baseline. No good. Momcilovic rebounds for Iowa State. Cyclones down 8-4. Milan brings it across. Gets it to Jefferson. Down the lane. And a scoop off the glass and in. They have not really shown much ability to stop Jefferson yet. It's 8-6.
Well, just great job using that first step quickness to get in and then, boy, reversing to get the ball off the basket.
Isaac Williams against Bateman pressure. Throws it to Powell. Back to Williams. Here comes a double team. Williams gets rid of it to Carr. A pass and into the paint. A jumper wouldn't go for Powell. And the rebound controlled by Jefferson, and he was fouled. Joshua took a shot there. The foul on Powell. That's the second on Baylor. Don't get fouled up. Stay safe this season. Gas, electrical, and natural gas safety tips are at MidAmericanEnergy.com.
They get Najee James in. His first appearance here at Foster Pavilion.
You mean James Najee?
James Najee.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 8-6. Baylor leads it. 14 minutes to go in the first half. Torrey back in there. Throws it out high to Jefferson. Got a screen. Jefferson trying to drive it. Got knocked to the floor. Another foul, and Jefferson hits the deck again. That one's on Ratai. And that'll be his second. So that's 3 players in this game with 2 fouls. Ratai comes out.
Yeah. I was tricked. Yeah. And Najee has James on his back.
Oh, he's going with the first
back
name
with
of
his jersey.
Here's Torrey driving. Left-hand runner wouldn't go, but he was fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. And the foul's starting to stack up for Baylor now, too.
Yeah.
That one on Dan Skillings. And that's their 4th team foul, so each team now with 4. And free throws coming for Torrey.
Back to Najee. He played wearing number 50 his first game without a name on his back of his jersey.
They'll get it straight sooner or later. Torrey shooting 2 for Iowa State, trying to tie the game. And his first one rims are on and out.
Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor the Iowa State Cyclones. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Well, see how long TJ elects to keep Taman out with those 2 really early fouls in the first couple of minutes.
Torrey's second free throw on the way. He missed them both. And the rebound to Yesufu, but a lane violation. It's going to give Torrey another opportunity. So one more free throw here for Killian.
I think it was Najee in early.
13:46 to go in the first half. 8-6 Baylor.
All right, take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, Doug Sermons wants to make sure the clock gets set correctly. He's going to stop things here. He wants to maybe put a second or two. There they did. They put it at 13:48. All right, so Torrey now to try it again. And he made that one. So 3 now for Killian Torrey, and it's 8-7.
And Killian did not score on Saturday.
Pressure from Iowa State. Yesufu wouldn't collect the ball. Dribbles it ahead against Heisey. Yesufu, a projected NBA lottery pick. They bring it back out to Williams. Isaac Williams on the dribble against Torrey. Pressure, drives it all the way in. Double clutch shot blocked by Jefferson and out of bounds to Iowa State. Good defense by Jefferson. That's what Williams loves to do, is get downhill and drive it.
And Cyclones did a good job not fouling, kind of surrounding him. Najee knocked it out. Yesufu will get a break, and they get Cam Carr back in.
So Iowa State, chance to take the lead here. Torrey gets it across. Hesitation move and a drive all the way in, tried to dunk it, and it was rejected. A great block by Baylor. And now, here comes Williams, and Torrey fouls him out high. Killian commits his first. And you want to stop fouling so frequently because you're going to put a good free throw shooting team into the bonus early in this half.
I mean, that's a foul that hasn't been called much, but if they're going to call it tonight, you have to adjust. There's been a lot of fouls called by both teams.
Well, you know Williams is going to attack. Now he picks up his dribble and throws it out high to Najee. And off between the circles now is Williams again. 8-7 Baylor in front. 7 minutes into the game. Ogbem tries to drive it. Teardrop on the way. Good. Obi Ogbem makes it 10-7 Baylor. Here comes Torrey the other way. On the right wing is Joshua Jefferson. Tries to drive it left. In on Skillings. Turnaround jumper on the way. No good. Rebound Buchanan. Knocked away from him, and he was fouled.
And he was going to shoot it, but they're going to say...
On the floor on Isaac Williams.
Yeah, I believe so.
And now we'll see Dominic Nelson enter the game for Iowa State.
He's not played the last couple outings.
Well, with Taman in foul trouble, we've talked about how important it is to stay ready for when your opportunity presents itself. Momcilovic to throw it in. Got it into Torrey. Right corner, 3 ball on the way. Good! Killian Torrey buries a 3 off the inbounds. He has 6, and we're tied at 10.
Well, Iowa State with a different lineup in there. Nobody knew who was supposed to throw it in with that lineup. They haven't seen that particular one much at all.
10-10 game. Ogbem on the dribble out high. Got a screen. Ogbem dribbles right. Throws it out to Williams. He'll launch a 3, and it's no good. And the rebound of Najee stripped away by Nelson. And now Heisey knocks it free into the hands of Torrey. Good defensive work by the Cyclones. Now they have a chance to take the lead. Here comes Torrey, driving left again, teardrop, back too hard, tip wouldn't go, and the rebound to Baylor. Najee has it. 11:45 remaining in the first half. 10-10 game. A lot of energy being exerted, but not a lot of scoring. Ogbem throws it out high to Carr. Carr puts it on the floor with his left hand, drives in, runs over Momcilovic, and then scores it. Count the bucket for Carr. Nice finish by him, and it's 12-10.
Really strong finish in traffic, able to elevate.
Here's Torrey, who's scored 6 early points for Iowa State. He takes it to the right wing. Gets to the baseline. Now hooks a pass down low to Buchanan, who finds Nelson, and his shot was blocked. But a foul called, and that's going to send Dominic Nelson to the free throw line. The foul on Skillings. That'll be his second. And neither of these teams, Iowa State's a little bit deeper than Baylor is. Baylor can't afford to get in foul trouble either, particularly with their lack of depth. But 2 fouls on Skillings now, 2 on Ratai. Timeout on the floor, 11-11 to go in the first half. 12-10 Baylor leads at free throws for Dominic Nelson when we return on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with the service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country. Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Your premier Chevy dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa State Cyclones basketball, and home to the #1 selling brand in Iowa for the past 10 years. A streak that continues with an award-winning lineup backed by dependable trucks like Silverado and SUVs like Equinox with all-day versatility. Find a dealer near you at moreiowans.drive.chevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility February 2014 to January 2025 new vehicle retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 11-11 to play in the half, and Iowa State will send Dominic Nelson to the free throw line here momentarily as they trail at 12-10. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping to raise cancer awareness across the state.
Well, Iowa State just 4 of 14 from the floor. Baylor 3 of 12. Iowa State 1 of 3 beyond the arc. Baylor just 1 of 6, but they've cashed in on all 5 free throws. Iowa State 1 of 2. And now Dom Nelson will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. He is a 60% free throw shooter. Now, he gets there as much per game, per minute, as probably about anybody in the country. He needs to cash in.
2 shots for Nelson. The Utah Valley State transfer. Oh, he misses badly on the first.
Oof.
Second one on the way. They got that one. So Nelson 1 of 2. And Iowa State within 1 at 12-11. Here's Isaac Williams into the front court against Torrey. The handoff goes to Carr.
They do a lot of dribble handoffs.
Yeah, a little weave out high right now. Agbum has it into a double team, gets rid of it to the corner. And this is Williams on a handoff to Carr. Works into traffic, throws it to the left corner where Ty tries to drive it and couldn't finish. Got his own rebound, missed the putback, got his own rebound again and was fouled. He was fouled on the second offensive rebound, and he'll go to the free throw line. And it looks like they might have gotten it on. Who did they get?
I think was it Momcilovic?
I think they got Nelson.
Yes.
So free throws coming for Ratai, and he knocks down the first. They are 6 of 6 at the line. And Baylor leads it 13-11. Second attempt is no good. This rebound to Jefferson, and Joshua up to 5 rebounds already. 13-11. Baylor in front. Here's Buchanan on a handoff. Eventually. Throws it out high. Momcilovic a 3, misses. Rebound tipped out. Nelson has it for Iowa State. Then he throws it away.
Yeah, good effort. Tried to make an extra pass. Looked like Jefferson just started to cut to the basket as he made the pass out.
10:24 to go first half. 13-11 Baylor. A game where both teams are shooting it very poorly.
Well, there have been a lot of really challenged shots.
Carr driving right. Layup wouldn't go. Jefferson, another rebound. Iowa State pushes it ahead. Joshua bringing it up the floor himself. Finds Buchanan low right. He spins in against Najee. Had his shot blocked. And it's cleared by Baylor.
That's what James Najee gives Baylor. They didn't really have before.
And now Agbum with it. Driving into the paint. Finds Najee taken away by Jefferson, but he couldn't control. And Carr comes up with it. He drives in. Double clutch shot wouldn't go. Another rebound for Jefferson. His 7th already. And Iowa State down 13-11. And here comes Joshua Jefferson again. He'll hand it off. Momcilovic has it. Top of the circle. Right wing Jefferson. Joshua backing in on Carr. Shovels it out. Buchanan has it. Waits for Cutters. Here comes Nelson into the paint. Nelson up and under. Double clutch shot. Got it to go and drew a foul. Dominic Nelson drew the contact and was able to finish. Agbum gets the foul. And Nelson will try for a three-point play. Boy, Eric, you know, we hear TJ talk all the time about make sure you're ready when you get that opportunity. So far, Dom Nelson has been.
Yeah, you know, the old saying, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You know, and boy, what a lift he's given Iowa State here. And boy, Scott Drew not happy with Tony Padilla because Iowa State got the same call they got on the first three-point foul on Lipsey.
Nelson tries to add the free throw and misses, and the rebound to Yesufu. So we're tied at 13.
Cyclones 2 of 5 at the line.
Agbum into the front court. Lipsey back in there defending. Agbum splits a double team, shovels to the corner. Yesufu a three. In and out, no. Powell rebounds. Powell back up in a crowd. He laid it in. Caden Powell going to the offensive glass. And it's 15-13 Baylor.
That's their 5th offensive rebound. Iowa State also with 5 offensive rebounds.
Lipsey putting it on the floor. Yesufu staying in front of him. A pass out to Jefferson for a three. It missed. And the rebound is to Powell. Baylor a 2-point lead in the ball. Here comes Agbum. Up the right side. Agbum maintains the dribble, gets rid of it to Yesufu. Way out left against Heisey. Drives it to his right into the paint. Right-hand scoop wouldn't go. Rebound to Powell, though. And he'll kick it out. Agbum a three, left wing, in and out. And a grab on the rebound. The ball out of bounds to Iowa State, but Matt Jefferson was being held with 2 hands on his arm.
Yeah.
Couldn't even reach the ball because his arm was being held down.
Yeah,
but no foul was called.
It's been a hard game to officiate. I've certainly not agreed with a lot of them. But Iowa State's living on borrowed time, to be honest. How many shots have they missed right at the rim or had in and out? They've had better looks than Iowa State.
15-13 Baylor. Here's Lipsey into the front court. Out to Momcilovic. Defended by the smaller Agbum. Shovels it off to Heisey. Now to Plata, top of the circle. Plata hands it off to Lipsey. He gets a 16-footer off, around it out. Plata couldn't get the tip in. Now Jefferson rebounds and couldn't score. Plata got it back, though. Now Momcilovic shot fake and a three on the way. Around it out. Plata over the back, trying to get another rebound. Or no, a foul underneath on Powell.
Foul Baylor.
Okay. So was Powell rooting him out? No, it was on Ratai. That's his third. Third foul on Ratai. And Scott Drew not happy. We've got a timeout. 15-13 Baylor. 7:49 to go in the first half. And a timeout on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Hear that? Those are Pioneer brand soybean and corn fields, the #1 seed brand in the U.S., ready to harvest. The combine reaps and separates row after row of innovative genetics. Soybeans fall into bins and bounce off the tin with unbeatable yields. Pioneer corn and soybean seed is the #1 brand in the U.S. This is what it sounds like to plant #1. Learn more at pioneer.com/topcrop.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together. Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 7:49 to go in the half. It's 15-13 Baylor. And both teams shooting it horrendously. Iowa State 5 of 22 and Baylor 4 of 20.
But Iowa State just 2 of 5 at the free throw line. Baylor 6 out of 7. And Iowa State will have free throws. 8 fouls on Baylor, including 3 on Ratai, 2 on Agbim, or no, just 1 on Agbim, 2 on Skillings as well. Iowa State 2 on Lipsey, and those picked up in the first
3 minutes.
Yeah. 1-1 for Joshua Jefferson.
There's 8 rebounds already in this game.
So, well, there's been a lot of rebounds to get.
Yeah, there have.
Been a lot of missed shots.
Jefferson shooting a 1-and-1. Front end on the way. He missed it. And the rebound to Carr. My goodness.
2 of 6. You know, cost TCU a game at Kansas last night.
Carr a 3. Banked it in.
From straight away. Well, he's missed some that probably should have gone in, and that one shouldn't have, but it did, so maybe things even out.
18-13 Baylor by 5. Lipsey comes out to collect it, tries to drive it right, finds Momcilovic, 3-ball on the way, no good. And the rebound to Powell, and a foul on Plata. That's the third on Dominicus Plata, and he'll come out.
And 1-and-1 for Baylor.
Momcilovic has missed a couple open threes. Nobody can make a shot right now.
Well, so far in the game, Baylor's 2 for 9. One of those banked in from 3, and Iowa State's 1 of 6.
Front end of the 1-and-1 for Powell misses, and the rebound to Buchanan. So Iowa State gets a break there as they finally miss a free throw. Now can they take advantage? Lipsey has it on the left wing, finds Buchanan underneath. Buchanan up and under over Skillings, couldn't get it down, and Skillings rebounds. 7 minutes to go in the half. 18-13 Baylor. Agbum a 3, no good. Heisey the rebound. Now can Iowa State score? It's 18-13 Baylor. Momcilovic right side, absorbs some contact, throws it out to Heisey. Heisey driving, finds Lipsey left wing. Lipsey puts it on the floor. Now tries to drive it. Lipsey floating jumper, banks way too hard, and the rebound controlled by Skillings. Iowa State just a mess right now offensively. In the left corner, Agbum. Agbum driving, kick out, right corner, Carr an open 3, good. Carr has hit 2 threes, has 11 points in the first half, and a timeout called by TJ Otzelberger. It's 21-13 Baylor.
And that time, not necessarily transition, but early offense. They got the ball to the corner, and they were able to drive the baseline just enough. And Iowa State was working today on taking away that corner 3. And instead of going to the corner, Carr stayed out at the wing beyond the arc, and he was wide open. And after banking one in, that one was good all the way. For the one that started it all, the number 1 seed to beat the one for you. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer.
Iowa State Has shot it 5 of 25.
Yep.
At one point, they were 4 of 14, so they've hit 1 of their last 11 from the floor.
Well, 1 of 6 from 3, 2 of 6 at the free throw line. So, but Baylor has been very active defensively. You know, it's not like Iowa State's missed a lot of wide open shots. They've had some good looks that didn't go in.
Well, see if somebody can get the lid off here and get them rolling. 21-13 the score. Lipsy off a Jefferson screen, tries to drive it left, absorbs contact, finishes. No foul, but he got the shot down. Lipsy with his first bucket.
Yeah. 6'1" Lipsy takes it right into the 7-foot Najee.
21-15, Iowa State back within 6. Skillings throws it out high to Agbum. He works against Torrey. Agbum very good at taking care of the ball. Gets rid of it right side to Carr. He'll launch another 3. No good. And a foul on the rebound is going to go on Iowa State on Buchanan. Skillings grabbed that offensive rebound, and Buchanan fouled him, so Skillings will go to the line.
Now it's going to be Najee at the line.
I'd rather have that. It will be Najee. You're right.
That's who.
I mean, I guess I'm guessing. I don't know how good a free throw shooter he is, really.
Well,
but
yeah, Skillings, you know, is not a great free throw shooter either. But well, 74, high of his career.
1-1 here for James Najee. 5:46 to play in the half. 21-15. Baylor leads it. Najee's front end to the 1-1. No good. The rebound tipped around and controlled by Skillings. And a reverse layup wouldn't go, but another foul on Buchanan. Back-to-back fouls on Blake Buchanan, so now he has 2. And right back to the free throw line goes Baylor. They're doing what they do best. Let's go crash those offensive boards.
Well, Iowa State with 8 offensive rebounds.
Skillings shooting for Baylor, 2 shots. It wasn't much of a foul. He knocks down the first.
You know, it was a weak call for sure.
22-15. Baylor up by 7. 5:42 to play in the half. Skillings shooting 1 more. And he missed the second. Oh boy, Najee fouling. Nothing called on the rebound. And the rebound eventually comes down to Lipsy. 22-15. Iowa State down 7. Lipsy off to Heisey. Hands it off to Torrey. Back to Lipsy. Now to the left wing. Torrey has it. Puts it on the floor. Cut off by Carr. Heisey in the left corner with 12 to shoot. Bounce to Jefferson. Left to the lane. He spins in on Skillings and lays it in. Joshua Jefferson with 6. And it's 22-17 now.
Power basketball.
That's what Iowa State needs. Jefferson's been their best bet. Here's Agbum across the timeline. And he handed it off to Yusufu, lost it into the backcourt. It'll be over and back, and Iowa State will get it on the turnover. There have been no points off turnovers that I'm aware of so far in this game. 22-17, Baylor.
And not a point off turnover. How about now?
Momcilovic will get a rest. Bateman in.
Oh,
Iowa State going very small here. 4 guards and Jefferson.
Well, they've got a lot of guards. But Iowa State's guards are going to have to rebound because even though their guards are the called guards, they are super athletic and really good rebounders.
Torrey to throw it in for Iowa State. Got it into Jefferson on the right wing. Now Lipsy, left side, shot fake. Off to Heisey for a 3. Missed it. And the rebound to Najee. Good look for Heisey. Couldn't get it down. 22-17. Baylor in front. Agbum out high to Carr. Bumped by Bateman and a foul called. And Carr will go to the free throw line.
Double bonus. Carr so quick. I mean, I don't know that any team in America has as many guys who can drive and even against good defense, get into the paint than Baylor. I mean, between Yusufu, and certainly Carr, one of those guys, Williams, one of those guys, and Agbum does a good job too.
2 shots for Carr, and the first one rims out. 4:41 to go in the half. It's 22-17. You know, with all the craziness so far, you're only down by 5.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep playing. Carr's second free throw is good. It's a 6-point game. And Carr with a dozen now. Toledo scores. 23-17 Baylor. 4:35 to play in the half. Here's Lipsy. Over to the left wing with a dribble defended by Skillings. Cross court to Heisey. Now he finds Jefferson top of the circle. Finds a cutting Torrey but threw it away. Jefferson let him a little bit too much. And it's out of bounds to Baylor. Good idea.
Yep.
Just couldn't execute it. And now Skillings throws it away on the inbounds. It'll go out of bounds to Iowa State. Torrey ball pressure on Agbum. And Skillings just trying to throw it where he thought Agbum would see it. He didn't, and it went out of bounds.
Torrey, steal a possession. He doesn't get any stat for that.
Right. 23-17 now. A bucket here would be big. Cyclones down 6. Bateman to throw it in. Bateman takes a look, gets it into Jefferson. Baseline right. Jefferson backing in on the smaller Carr. Kick out. And now it's Bateman with a shot fake and a drive. Bateman kicks it out. Right corner to Jefferson. He'll shot fake and spin in and put it off the glass and in and draw a foul. What a play by Joshua Jefferson. He has 8. He'll go to the free throw line. Yesufu gets the foul. And it will be a 3-point opportunity for Joshua Jefferson with the Cyclones down 4.
Used his quickness to get away from Najee.
Jefferson makes the free throw. That's been music to our ears tonight. 9 for Jefferson, 23-20 now. Iowa State to within 3.
9 points, 8 rebounds.
And now another turnover for Baylor. As pressure from Iowa State forced another bad inbounds pass. So the tide's starting to turn a little bit. 4:09 to go in the half. Lipsy to throw it in. He's got Jefferson right under the bucket. Gets it to him. Joshua couldn't lay it in. Got his own rebound. Now brings it back out. Little right-hand jump hook wouldn't go. Yesufu rebound.
Well, rim protection for Baylor. Outstanding right there.
What great opportunity there for Iowa State. Now a near steal for Jefferson. Najee loses it. Gets it back. Finds Carr for a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound tipped out of there. And Yesufu has it. Missed the putback. Jefferson another rebound. His 10th. He's all over the glass. 23-20. Here's Jefferson driving right into a crowd. Running right-hander. No. Rebound Heisey. Back out to Lipsy. Shot fake. Iowa State down 3. Out it comes to Torrey. Torrey puts it on the floor and drives it left into a crowd, into a double team. Shovels to Heisey. Heisey, turnaround jumper, way off the mark. Najee rebounds. 23-20 Baylor. 3:10 to go in this wild first half. Agbum out high.
8 of 33 for Iowa State.
Yesufu has it on the left wing. Brings it back out to Agbum. Agbum on the dribble. Over to the left corner, in trouble controlling for Skillings, but he does collect it. Skillings now driving baseline. Puts up a wild shot and missed it. The rebound to Torrey. And Iowa State looking to push it here with Torrey up the left side of the floor. Leaves it for Jefferson. Chance to pull even with a 3. Lipsy drives on a running right-hander off the glass and in. Terrific move by Lipsy. And a timeout called by Baylor.
Well, we're a minute and a half past what would have been the media timeout. And these guys are all gassed. I think Scott Drew says, hey, let's take a break here.
Taman Lipsy, a running right-hander. Iowa State has scored the last 5 points. And they trail 23-22 with 2:36 to go in the half. Walmart Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with a Walmart individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of in-network providers. Score great coverage. Find the right plan for you at Walmart.com/covered. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:36 to go in the half. Cyclones down 1 on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Dear Winter, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
What you do today matters tomorrow. At Key Cooperative, everything we do is powered by purpose, supporting farmers, families, and communities. Work here means more than clocking in. It's about making a difference. From agronomy to accounting, every role helps move our communities forward. Find purpose in what you do each day. Apply now at keycoop.com/careers. Key Cooperative, careers powered by purpose.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 2:36 to play. Iowa State to within 1 now at 23-22. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn benefits the entire state. It feeds our livestock, nourishes our families, and provides homegrown, clean-burning, unleaded 88 for our vehicles. Pump it up with unleaded 88. Go to iowacorn.org to learn more.
6 of 27 shooting for Baylor. That's 22%. Iowa State really putting it to them there. They're 26%, 9 of 34, but Baylor's made 3 threes. But it's taken them 13 attempts to get there. Iowa State just 1 of 7 beyond the arc, and Iowa State 3 of 7 at the free throw line. The Iowa Farm Bureau celebrating generations of Iowans who rise with purpose, lead with heart, and inspire us all to be farm strong. Well, big last 2:36 of the half here. Which team can take some momentum into the locker room?
Isaac Williams against Torrey pressure. Gets it across. Williams picked up his dribble, threw it out to Agbum. 2:23 remaining in the half. Cyclones within 1. Powell hands to Agbum. He'll launch a long 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Torrey has it, but wait a minute. A foul called by Tony Padilla on Jefferson.
Oh.
From out at half court. And now 2 free throws coming for Powell.
Jeez. What a weak call. Guys going for a rebound.
And Powell missed the free throw. He will try another. Box out here. He made the second. So Baylor up 24-22. We have 2:11 to play in the half. Thankfully, that was Jefferson's first foul. Here's Lipsy to the right wing, out to Jefferson, who's played very well. Takes it to the left side. Jefferson now backing in, kicks it out cross court to Lipsy, who drives right. Jab step, finds Torrey for a 3. Missing. Battle for the rebound, won by Carr. 1:50 to go in the half. Baylor a 2-point lead in the ball. Carr to the left corner. Out high it comes to Agbum to the top. Yesufu a 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound tracked down by Torrey. Ahead it comes to Jefferson. Joshua up the right side. Leaves it for Torrey. Left side Momcilovic. Milan spinning. Gets it to Torrey to the right wing Jefferson. 17 to shoot it. 1:27 on the game clock. Cyclones down 2. Momcilovic to the free throw line, back again, and an offensive foul is called on Milan Momcilovic. Jesus. You almost never see a charge called in basketball. Agbum takes the charge. Momcilovic's first foul. 24-22 Baylor, and they have the ball with 1:17 to go in the half. Williams bounces it to Yesufu. He'll put it on the floor with his left hand. Over to Williams, a left corner three on the way. Back iron, no, but he got his own rebound. Now Williams back in, put it up no good. Jefferson rebounds, and outlets to Torrey. Torrey lobs it ahead to Nelson, who couldn't control. Out of bounds to Baylor. Cyclones got sped up there.
Yeah, saw an opportunity, but it was not a great opportunity.
As crazy as all this has been, Iowa State is down 2. They just got to settle down. 24-22 Baylor. Here's Williams against Torrey pressure, getting it across. Poked away by Torrey. Williams got it back. Williams again trying to get somewhere on the dribble. Now needs to hand it off to Agbum. Agbum trying to drive it left, 10 to shoot. A fadeaway over Nelson, no good, but the rebound to Powell, stripped away by Jefferson and cleared by Momcilovic. Jefferson getting it done at both ends of the floor. Iowa State can almost hold it for one. Momcilovic didn't see a pass coming, but still caught it. I don't know how. He's trying to get his eye and hit him in the eye. Here's Torrey out high. 1 second or a 3 second difference shot clock and game clock. Torrey on the dribble. Down to 8 to shoot it. Torrey goes to work with a right hand dribble down to 4. Out to Jefferson for a 3. Good! Joshua Jefferson has a double-double. And Iowa State now leads it by 1. A shot from half court won't go. And somehow, some way, Iowa State leads it at halftime.
First lead of the night.
Their only lead of the half comes on the Joshua Jefferson 3 to close the half. Wow. 25-24, Iowa State at the break. And let's take the break and come back with the Holganics halftime show. After these messages, this is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
As the world's largest family-owned manufacturer of grain storage, drying, and handling equipment, Sukup Manufacturing offers top-notch products that empower farmers to thrive. Take your agricultural game to the next level with Sukup, where innovation and reliability are always a slam dunk. Visit Sukup.com to find your dealer today.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Cyclones play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Cyclones this season, don't just fuel up, pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
There's a movement growing in agriculture that goes deep into our shared roots. At Holganics, we call it thrivability. It's not just about meeting needs, it's about restoring life to our soil. With over 800 species of microbes, Holganics is helping farmers across America grow healthier crops, increase yields, and build stronger, more profitable farms. It's about thriving farms, thriving families, thriving communities. Together, we're building a future where everyone wins. Join the thrivability revolution. Visit Holganics.com.
On the Cyclone Sports Network. From Learfield, this has been the well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half. You're listening to the Holganics Halftime Show. Join the Thrivability Revolution. Visit Holganics.com. Cyclone Basketball is on the air. Here's John Walters.
And welcome to the Holganics Halftime Show. It's Iowa State leading Baylor 25-24. Every great season starts with a strong foundation. For farmers, that foundation is healthy soil. At Holganics, we're restoring life to the soil with over 800 species of microbes, helping grow stronger crops, more profitable farms, and healthier communities. Holganics, the future of farming starts here. Learn more at Holganics.com. Somehow Iowa State leads it by 1 at the break. They only lead of the half coming on that 3 by Jefferson right before halftime. But Eric, Baylor's shooting 18% from the floor and only down 1 at the break.
Yeah, well, Iowa State shooting 27% and up 1. So Iowa State's also shooting 43% from the free throw line. It's not been aesthetically pleasing. But if what pleases you aesthetically is hard playing guys and collisions, then it would be aesthetically pleasing, as these teams really getting after it. And, when you look at this Baylor team, and one of the things we talked about, we heard the coaches talk about, they have the big man now, a couple that they can put in. But the 5 guys that play most of the time are so athletic. Man, that's how they guard. And they're making it hard for Milan. Milan hasn't scored a point. But they're just not giving him any space, and they're not coming off him. They're doing a really good job, and they're using that athletic ability to make it difficult for him to get the clean looks.
At halftime, it's 25-24. Iowa State back with more of the Organics halftime show. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
So how's harvest? Higher yield potential starts with the season-long systemic disease protection of Xyway brand fungicides from FMC. Xyway brand fungicides protect corn crops from key foliar diseases and support physiological benefits that help develop healthier, higher yielding corn for a difference you'll appreciate at harvest. Visit your FMC retailer for an at-plant advantage. Always read and follow all label directions.
Black Friday isn't just back. It's turning green at Van Wall Equipment. Right now, register for your chance to get up to $5,000 off select John Deere compact tractors, mowers, and gators. Even better, you can stack that discount with 0% APR financing for 48 months on eligible models. Don't wait. These savings are huge, but the time is short. Visit Van Wall Equipment today and let Black Friday turn green. Offer valid on qualifying purchases through January 7, 2026. Subject to a pre-credit or revolving plan account. Restrictions apply. See Van Wall Equipment for complete details.
Green Hills is Ames' premier 55-plus life plan community, located just minutes away from Iowa State University. Green Hills offers easy living just the way you want. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, lifelong learning opportunities, a movie theater, a pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and so much more. Find the perfect fit for your lifestyle within one of our beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there's something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills or request a tour at greenhillsrc.com.
Just like in the big game, life can throw unexpected challenges your way at any time. That's why it's crucial to have a local and reliable insurance agent coach who's ready to step in at any time. When life calls an unexpected play, your local independent insurance agents backed by IMT Insurance have your back. With them on your team, you'll have the coverage, service, and peace of mind to tackle whatever comes your way. Because when the unexpected happens, you deserve to have the best defense on your side. Visit IMTINS.com today to learn more. With IMT Insurance, you can stay in the game with confidence.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Iowa State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Iowa State leading at Baylor, surprisingly, 25-24 at the half in a slugfest without a lot of baskets, a lot of fouls, and a lot of free throws. And Iowa State with a three-pointer with the final 5 seconds of the half by Joshua Jefferson. Iowa State has its first lead of the game. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with a Wellmark individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of in-network providers. Score great coverage and find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/cover. Let's pause 10 seconds to let our stations identify themselves. This is Cyclone Basketball from Learfield. The first half stats show Iowa State 10 of 36 from the field for 28%. They made 2 of 9 threes and just 3 of 7 at the free throw line. The Bears 6 of 32, that's 19%, 3 of 16 from 3. Half their shots in that first half were from 3. And they made 9 of 15. So after a hot start to free throw line, they cooled off and shot 60% at the line. Rebounding 28-27. That's a lot of rebounds for a half, but when you've got the many missed shots, something's got to happen to them. Iowa State with 10 offensive rebounds, Baylor with 11, but the Bears have 8 second chance points on their 11 offensive boards. Iowa State just 3 points on their 10 offensive rebounds. Turnovers even at 6 apiece. Foul trouble for Iowa State. 2 fouls on Blake Buchanan and 2 on Taman Lipsey. 3 fouls on Dominicus Plata, but boy, Lipsey came back in. Iowa State was down 8 and got a couple of buckets and really steadied the ship for Iowa State. Individual scoring, how about a half from Joshua Jefferson? 12 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block shot. He was tremendous. And then it was 6 points for Killian Toure. 3 points for Dominic Nelson, 4 for Taman Lipsey. He also added 4 rebounds. Mila Momcilovic, Blake Buchanan, Nate Heisey, Plata, and Bateman did not score. 12 points in the first half for Cameron Carr. 3 points each for Michael Ratai, Tunde Yesufu, and Caden Powell. 2 for Obi Agbam, and 1 point for Dan Skillings. And let's check our first half points in the paint. It's brought to you by Mid-States Company. Iowa State with the edge there, 14-6. And that is our points in the paint from Mid-States Company. Iowa State with the lead here at halftime, 25-24. Back with more of the Hoganics halftime show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout Central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Dear Winter, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the Svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Iowa State leading Baylor 25-24 at halftime. Joined now for our Hy-Vee halftime interview by J.R. Blount. And J.R., boy, you weathered a lot of storms in that first half and created some yourself. What was the key to being ahead of the break?
You know, I think our guys were resilient. Like they punched us a few times, and I felt like we punched them back. You know, obviously the battle on the glass is what this game's coming down to. You know, us getting 10 offensive rebounds and then, you know, trying to limit them in the second half. They got 11 right now, and that's hurting us a little bit. But, you know, I was proud of our guys. We were proud of them for being resilient in that first half.
I mean, J. Jeff was great, but I thought when Taman came back in, that really stabilized the ship.
Yeah, you know, getting him back in there and then him playing with maturity. You know, he's a senior. You know, play with 2 fouls and then still being able to control the game offensively and defensively helped us out.
All right. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
That was our Hy-Vee halftime interview brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Cyclones. 25-24. Cyclones lead the Bears at the break. You've been listening to the Hoganics halftime report. Back with second half action on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
There's a movement growing in agriculture that goes deep into our shared roots. At Hoganics, we call it thrivability. It's not just about meeting needs, it's about restoring life to our soil. With over 800 species of microbes, Hoganics is helping farmers across America grow healthier crops, increase yields, and build stronger, more profitable farms. It's about thriving farms, thriving families, thriving communities. Together, we're building a future where everyone wins. Join the thrivability revolution. Visit Hoganics.com.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit MidStatesCompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
We stand for people, progress and pride.
We are the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we believe in nurturing our state's most precious resource, our children. That's why we provide millions of dollars in scholarships, grants, and resources to Iowa students and teachers. For more information, contact your local county farm bureau.
Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are proud to partner with the Iowa State men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones all season long. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and the Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts across the state of Iowa.
You've been listening to the Hoganics Halftime Show. Join the Thrivability Revolution. Visit Hoganics.com. Stay tuned for the second half coverage, presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Brought to you by Pioneer. Proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts since 1926. Iowa Farm Bureau, supporting your food and the farm-strong families who grow it. Join our efforts at iowafarmbureau.org. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Choose Wellmark for coverage you can count on. Find your plan at wellmark.com. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half. Cyclone basketball is on the air.
And the second half begins with Iowa State with the basketball, leading by one, 25-24. Their only lead of the game, and it came on Joshua Jefferson's three-point jumper right before halftime. So now, let's see if they can expand on it. Torrey to throw it in, goes deep into the backcourt to Lipsy. And here comes Iowa State with a one-point lead.
We got the bigger Yesafu on him.
Lipsy off to the left side of Buchanan. Bounces it to Torrey in the paint, jump hook blocked. And the rebound to Torrey, back up and in. Buchanan kept it alive, and then Torrey put it home. And Iowa State leads it by 3.
Yeah, good block by Cameron Carr. But Cyclones, you're right, stay with it. And just 5 second chance points for Iowa State on 12 offensive rebounds.
27-24, Iowa State by 3. Agwam has the basketball for Baylor. Takes it to the left wing. Out it comes to Carr. Carr putting it on the floor. Challenge, a foul called on Buchanan. It's going to be his third.
Just a little too aggressive. And as Baylor starts the second half with Powell in the game, a 6'9" player.
Plata's going to come in for Buchanan. Each of those guys has 3 fouls. Buchanan has not scored in this game. Neither is Momchilovic. 19:15 to go second half. Cyclones up 3. Baylor with the ball. Agwam has it against Torrey pressure. Off to the corner. A 3-point jump shot. Would not fall for Yesafu, and the rebound controlled by Plata. Cyclones a 3-point lead in the ball, and here they come. Lipsy has it just across half court. They'll spread the floor. Momcilovic out with a high ball screen. Lipsy to the right side with the dribble. Finds Momcilovic down low. Milan backing in. Fadeaway jump shot is good. First bucket for Milan. And Iowa State up by 5.
Yeah, he had great position going to the basket. Yesafu picked him up, but he just shot the fadeaway over him.
Ritz high. Challenged by Jefferson out high. Brings it out to Carr. Cyclones a 5-point lead. Minute and a half into the second half. Carr on the dribble. Torrey defending. Carr throws it away. Lipsy the steal, and then he gets grabbed by Agbam. That could be an intentional. Trying to prevent the fast break. He just grabbed him by the arm. The foul.
Wow, that's.
I mean, that.
Man, that was.
That's the definition. That is the definition of it. I mean, anyway.
That's it.
Didn't get the call, but
no.
It's 29-24. Iowa State with the lead in the ball now. And here's Lipsy out high. Lipsy to the right wing. Bounce pass goes to Jefferson. Had it stripped away, but Lipsy comes up with it. Goes back to Jefferson, who drives right baseline into a crowd and puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound Torrey. Off to Lipsy.
Yeah.
Lipsy will fire a three-pointer. It's good! Taman Lipsy from downtown, and the Cyclones lead it 32-24.
Hell, what a run here.
Timeout, Scott Drew. If you go back to the end of the first half, into now, really from the time that Taman Lipsy came back into the game, Iowa State is on a 19-3 run, and they lead at 32-24 over Baylor. Timeout on the floor, 17:50 to go on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
This is the commercial for Pioneer Seed Corn.
In 1926, Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn, and we've been innovating ever since.
The one that started it all, the #1 seed to beat, the one for you.
In 2026, we celebrate a century of innovation. Plant the 100th season. Plant Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/100.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Cyclone fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official sponsor of Cyclone Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. A second half that's off to a great start for Iowa State. They now lead it 32-24.
A 7-0 run to start the half. Iowa State really doing the job. 2 offensive rebounds, and they converted both. They have 5 points here in the second half on second chance points. They had 10 offensive rebounds in the first half and only 3. Iowa State leading points off turnovers 9-0.
And go back to when Taman Lipsy came back into the game. It was 21-13 after back-to-back threes by Carr. Since then, Iowa State has outscored Baylor 19-3. Williams has it for Baylor out high. Defended by Torrey. Williams off to the right side, finds Yesafu. He gets into the paint, up and under move. He missed it, but drew a foul. The 2 free throws coming, the foul on Momcilovic. So Iowa State up by 8. But Yesufu to the free throw line for Baylor.
Yeah, Yesufu running the baseline, coming up on the up curl, and getting him the ball with a head of momentum. Man, he is hard to stop. Momcilovic did a pretty good job, but Yesufu kind of was able to get into him on the shot with the shot fake and makes the first one.
He's a guy that can heat up in a hurry. He's averaging 19 points a game. Mentioned a projected lottery pick. He hit the first free throw now, missed the second, and the rebound to Jefferson.
He's got a dozen.
32-25. Iowa State by 7, and with the ball, Jefferson has it on the left wing, waiting for Cutters. Jefferson to the right side with it. Now a pass thrown away. Skillings up with a steal. Here comes Baylor on the run. Skillings brings it back out high, and Agbum goes to work. Agbum looking to shoot it, drives it on Momcilovic, and a foul called on Milan. That'll be his third. So now Plata and Buchanan and Momcilovic all have 3 fouls for Iowa State. Ratai has 3 for Baylor. Heisey will come in for Momcilovic. They throw it in, near steal for Lipsy, but Agbum able to go track it down. Off it goes to the right wing. Skillings has it. 17 minutes to go. Cyclones down, are up 7. 32-25. A steal for Torre.
Yeah, Heisey knocked it away.
Torre in transition. Leaves it for Heisey. Back to Torre. Now Lipsy has it on the right side. 16:50 remaining. Iowa State a 7-point lead in the ball. Torre out to collect it. Torre driving right, bounces to Plata for a 2-hand dunk.
Oh, the European connection, the 2 freshmen.
34-25 Iowa State. First bucket for Plata. First basket of the game for him. And Iowa State up by 9. And now a near throwaway, but
kick.
A foul
kick.
Call. Or no, kick, okay.
Kick
it's
on the
out
pass.
Of bounds to Baylor.
Yeah, they tried a back cut. And boy, good cut by Skillings, but Iowa State got a foot on it.
9 points, Cyclone lead. After trailing by as many as 8 in the first half. In it comes to Williams. Williams to the right side, bounces it to Skillings, way out right. He's defended by Lipsy. And a drive by Skillings, missed the left-hand layup. The rebound to Plata. Here comes Lipsy attacking. Lipsy leaves it for Jefferson. Now Iowa State with Lipsy getting it back from Jefferson under the bucket. Taman brings it back out, and Torre gets fouled by Isaac Williams. That'll get us to a timeout. Killian Torre playing hard, as he always does. And it's resulted in some really good things for Iowa State tonight. Timeout on the floor, 15:54 to go, second half. Cyclones lead at 34-25 on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
What if your daily work could impact your entire community? At Key Cooperative, we work side by side with people we know in towns we care about, helping farms, families, and businesses succeed. When you join Key, you're not just taking a job, you're choosing a career powered by purpose. Make every day matter. Apply today at keycoop.com/careers. Key Cooperative, where showing up means making a difference.
Green Hills is Ames' premier 55-plus life plan community, located just minutes away from Iowa State University. Green Hills offers easy living just the way you want. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, lifelong learning opportunities, a movie theater, a pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and so much more. Find the perfect fit for your lifestyle within one of our beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there's something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills or request a tour at greenhillsrc.com.
Your premier Chevy dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa State Cyclones basketball, and home to the #1 selling brand in Iowa for the past 10 years. A streak that continues with an award-winning lineup backed by dependable trucks like Silverado and SUVs like Equinox with all-day versatility. Find a dealer near you at moreiowans.drive.chevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility February 2014 to January 2025 new vehicle retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
I'm just curious how many minutes they've gone. The one that put them up 22-13. well marked. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. Second half, 15:54 to go. With 6:26 to go in the first quarter.
First half.
Cameron Carr hit a three-pointer to put Baylor up 21-13. So for basically the next 10 minutes of game time, Iowa State has held Baylor to just one field goal.
Yeah.
And just 5 or 4 points in that stretch. And Iowa State leads it 34-25, and inbounds now with Lipsey with 15:54 to go. Lipsey to the right wing. Gets it to Torrey in the corner. Back to Taman. Baylor showing some zone here.
Yeah.
Lipsey has it between the circles. Over to the right side. A pass goes to Heisey, back to Lipsey. Down to 4 to shoot. Jefferson back out to Heisey for a 3, and he got it. Nate Heisey buries a big 3. And it's 37-25 Iowa State.
The Heisey and Toure both with 3s in this game. Man, what a great
sign. Now a
sign.
steal for Jefferson. Joshua on a run out, stuffs it with 2 hands. 14 for Jefferson, and Iowa State leads it by 14. 39-25. Well, we said if they could just settle down, they were going to be all right. Now a flip up there by Skillings, and he got it. As Heisey hit the deck, or rather
Williams.
not Skillings, but Williams, Isaac Williams, put up a high degree of difficulty shot and got it to go. And it is 39-27. Cyclones
Baylor,
by a dozen.
it's again showing the zone.
Lipsey finds Torrey on the right wing. Back to Taman. Lipsey bounce to Plata. Left to the lane, kick out. Torrey finds Plata again. Plata on a lead for Jefferson. Now Torrey driving, spinning. Torrey had it knocked free, 4 to shoot. Torrey palmed the ball. It'll go over to Baylor on the turnover.
And that's Iowa State's 8th turnover of the game. Baylor with 9. If Iowa State can hold here, Baylor without a point off a turnover in this game. Iowa State with 13.
39-27 Iowa State. Isaac Williams challenged by Jefferson. Pass deflected but controlled by Yesufu, and he scores and draws a foul. Yesufu able to catch it and finish. And now he'll try for a 3-point play. The foul on Plata, his 4th. I think they got Plata. Yeah, they did.
They did.
It's his 4th. He'll come out. Buchanan back in, and Momcilovic will return for Torrey, who's really played well.
Well, especially, yeah, he's played well. Very well.
Yesufu's free throw misses, and the rebound to Heisey.
But against that zone, let's see if they stick in zone with Momcilovic out there.
39-29 Iowa State. 14:07 to go.
And they're back man-to-man.
Lipsey off a Buchanan screen. Brings it back out to Heisey. Now Buchanan has it at the right elbow. Tried to throw it to Heisey, and it's knocked away and stolen by Carr. They're just too quick with the hands. Ahead to Yesufu. He takes it to the right corner. Yesufu gets knocked down and a foul call. Oh boy, that's either going to be Lipsey or Momcilovic. It's Taman. Called for his 3rd.
Oh, Yesufu just out of control. And Marcus Pettigrew rewards him.
Down at the other end, Eric, you got to. Some of those passes that you can get away with against some teams, you can't get away with against Baylor. They're too quick.
Especially, I mean, Baylor was knocked to the canvas. They're coming back up right now, and they're really aggressive. So you got to be extra careful.
39-29, and it comes into Williams. He'll throw it out to Yesufu, top of the circle. And a jab step 3 on the way. Back iron, no. Momcilovic rebounds. It's a big miss for Baylor right there. Cyclone lead is 10. Jefferson walks it up. Jefferson out high with it. Shovels it off to Heisey, who hit a big 3 a moment ago. Now Heisey fires again and hits again. Nate Heisey, 2 huge 3s in this one, and it's 42-29.
Yeah, beautiful job and an assist to Jefferson.
Cyclones back up by 13. Williams has it. Throws it to the top. A high-low entry and a foul called. It's a hold on Iowa State. It's going to go on Torre. And that'll be his second. And Baylor will inbound.
That's the 6th foul on Iowa State. So, mentioned really good free throw shooting team. They've not shot it great tonight.
They inbound to Yesufu. He stumbles into the paint against Momcilovic, up and under. Missed the shot, zip dunk by Powell. And it's 42-31. Here's Torre. On a bounce to Buchanan at the left elbow. Back to Torre, tries to drive it left. Torre, tough shot blocked by Williams, out of bounds. To Baylor.
And Iowa State's going to go. Jefferson's asking for a blow here. Well, what's he done tonight?
Everything.
14 points, 12 rebounds, couple of assists, block shots, and steals.
42-31, Bateman in for him. Still 12:43 to go. Bertai throws it into Williams. Isaac Williams brings it across. Baylor down 11. Williams to the left side, chased by Torre. Bounces it out of there, now pass down low, and Powell got another dunk. Back-to-back dunks for Powell, and it's 42-33.
Yeah, Carr doing a good job drawing the defense.
Buchanan hands to Momcilovic. Tries to drive it, and it was fouled by Williams. That'll be the third team foul on Baylor. Isaac Williams commits the foul. That's his third. And Iowa State will throw it in. Up by 9. Nate Heisey to trigger.
Look.
Got to make sure Momcilovic tucks in his shirt first, even though Carr doesn't have his tucked in. Here's Heisey to throw it in. Heisey throws it in for Buchanan. Now to Bateman between the circles. Off to Buchanan, right side. Hand to Bateman. Three-point jumper on the way. Missing. Rebound, Heisey. Off to Momcilovic. Back to Heisey. Shot fake and a drive. Kick out. Torre. 3 left corner. No. And the rebound to Ratai.
Couple really good looks there.
Cyclone lead is 9. Carr. Transition 3. No. Heisey's fouled on the rebound. No. They call it on Buchanan. They call it on Blake Buchanan. It's his fourth. Fourth on Buchanan. And he had played it with 4 each. And a timeout here, 11:50 to go. It's Iowa State 42, Baylor 33. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Cyclone Athletics is a powerhouse. Fueled by grit, teamwork, and the relentless spirit of our student athletes, Iowa State University is making plays that echo far beyond the field. Cyclone Athletics is driving impact by boosting Iowa's economy, elevating the university's stature, and rallying alumni and fans across the nation. And you are part of the team. When you give, you're not just supporting athletics, you're powering pride, building the future, and advancing Iowa State. Be a champion for Cyclone Power. Give now at cycloneclub.org.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
We stand for people, progress and pride.
We're the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we support farm families. We're a voice on local, state, and national issues. We're also committed to making rural Iowa a better place to live and keeping Iowa farm families on the farm.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. Iowa State up 42-33. They have a 9-point lead. They've led by as many as 14. And that was at the conclusion of a 26-4 run by Iowa State over the two halves. But now Baylor chipping away, and they have it back down to 9.
And shooting a 1-and-1. Iowa State now with 7 fouls over the limit. 3 fouls here on Baylor. Caden Powell will go to the line 63%. But 4 fouls.
Powell 1 of 3 at the line tonight. And his first try is good.
Iowa State in foul trouble. Dominicus Plata, Blake Buchanan, each with 4. 3 for Lipsy and Momchilovich. So
one more free throw for Powell with the lead down to 8 now. And his second try is also good. And it's a 7-point game with 11:49 to go.
Yeah.
Can Iowa State counterpunch? Jefferson right wing. Jefferson puts it on the floor and drives it into the paint. Lost it momentarily, threw it out to Bateman for a 3. Around and out. Jefferson the rebound. Back up in the crowd, he got it. Big putback for Joshua. And it's 44-35.
Joshua's 13th rebound and 16th point.
Wow, what a player. Matches his career high at Iowa State in rebounding. Now another foul on the perimeter on Torrey. The foul's really adding up, and it's going to be a parade to the free throw line for Baylor. 3 fouls on Baylor in this second half, now 8 on Iowa State. And Isaac Williams to the free throw line. Shooting 1-and-1.
Yeah, 71%.
And front end is no good. Rebound, Momchilovich. So Iowa State a 9-point lead in the ball. Torrey has it. Throws it out to Momchilovich. Right side, Jefferson. Finds a cutting Torrey. Torrey down the lane. Double clutch shot. Missed off the glass. Carr rebounds. Carr pushes it ahead with a right-hand dribble. Carr kicks it out to the left corner. A 3 by Ratai. Way long. Powell rebounds.
Had a foul on Powell. I didn't think Doug Sermons doesn't call that, and he had the perfect angle, and he just called the one on Buchanan a minute ago, but Tony Padilla from the other side
so
calls the clear shove on the corner air ball.
And Skilling's in for Powell. And with 10:51 to go, it is 44-35 Iowa State. Here's Jefferson bringing it up the floor. Joshua kicks it out to Momchilovich and gets it right back. Back to Milan, right wing. Jefferson has it back, goes to Torrey left side. 13 to shoot it. Torrey off to Heisey, 10 on the shot clock. They get it to Jefferson, left of the lane. He backs it on the smaller Williams. Turnaround jumper, rimming no. Rebound, Skillings. Outlet comes to Carr.
Yeah, good defensive trip.
10:20 to go. Bateman stays in front of Carr. Here's a bounce pass that goes to Ratai at the elbow left. Back out to Carr. Carr back to Ratai. Elbow jumper on the way. No good. Battle for the rebound. Skillings has it. Stumbles down the lane and scores. Skillings able to finish his first field goal. And it's a 44-37 game. Iowa State up by 7 with 10 minutes to go. Torrey and a bounce to Jefferson, thrown away. Skillings up with it. Skillings the other way. Bounces it out high to Carr. So Baylor within 7 and with the ball with 9:35 remaining. Agbum has it on the right wing. Against Jefferson. Down to 10 to shoot. Here's Ratai handing it back to Agbum. Heisey stayed in front of him. Agbum crosses over, drives it. Had to kick it out. Williams with 2 to shoot, and a foul called with 2 on the shot clock on Momcilovic. His 4th. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Baylor. Boy, that was a time when you don't want to foul. I didn't really see what Milan did, but you don't want to foul right there. Like good defense.
Iowa State running out of players.
Yeah.
Momcilovic with 4. Buchanan with 4. Plato with 4. Lipsy with 3.
Torrey with 3.
But Iowa State gets Lipsy back in there. And he righted the ship in that first half.
Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Williams. And it's 44-38.
Well, Iowa State playing with extended minutes with Joshua Jefferson at the 5.
Second free throw, Williams, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Heisey was fouled by Skillings.
And that's team foul number 5. Cyclones not in the bonus yet. Iowa State's next common foul will be double bonus for Baylor.
But right now, importantly, Iowa State has the ball back.
Yep. Got to get the offense going again.
44-38 Cyclones. Here's Lipsy on a pass to the right side. Jefferson drives. Had a strip and a foul call on Ratai, and that'll be his 4th.
Yeah, clear foul.
So at the free throw line is Joshua Jefferson. Had a monster night. And he will shoot 2. Free throw try, good.
Yeah, 17 points, 13 rebounds. Mid-American Energy delivers an all-star performance with a balanced energy mix of wind, solar, and other sources, keeping your power reliable every time you need it. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. Well, let's see. Blake Buchanan comes back in, 9:05 to play. He's got 4 fouls.
Jefferson made them both.
Can Blake stay out of foul trouble? He did again in the close game against St. John's in a similar situation.
Jefferson now with 18, and Iowa State leads at 46-38. Here's Yesufu off to Powell out high to a backdoor cutting Carr, and he lost it, but it was last touched by Iowa State.
Heisey did a good job knocking that ball out of bounds.
And with 8:50 on the game clock and 14 on the shot clock, Baylor will inbound trailing by 8. Agbum throws it in, and Heisey got the steal. Outlets to Lipsy. Taman down the lane, leaves it for Jefferson, lost it out of bounds, and it'll be Baylor's basketball.
Great play by Nate Heisey, but a little too much at the end of that play, and Iowa State turns it over.
46-38, turnovers even at 11 apiece. Here's a drive by Agbum, cut off by Bateman. Off to the right wing, Skillings. Skillings on the dribble, finds Agbum for an open 3 left wing, and he got it.
Yeah, just not a big opening, but got it over Bateman, and good three-point shooter, knocked it down. Big shot for the Bears.
46-41, here's Lipsy trying to answer. Lipsy, jumper in the paint, good. Taman knocks it down. He has 9.
How many times in his career has he answered on the road at a very big moment? And there was one right there.
Too many to count. 48-41 Iowa State. 8 minutes to go. Here's Skillings, way out left. Off to the left wing, Agbum. He just hit a 3 a moment ago. He drives, had to fade away in the paint, misses. And Jefferson another rebound. An Iowa State high in rebounding for Joshua Jefferson. And now he's got the ball and puts it on the floor with a great quick move, and he's fouled on the way up, and he'll shoot 2. Boy, Jefferson so quick with that first crossover dribble.
And he kind of looked Baylor players a little tired. I think both teams, and I think he sensed the guy wasn't quite ready, and he took it from outside the three-point line, blew by, committed the foul.
Yesufu the foul. Jefferson will shoot free throws when we return. It's 48-41. Iowa State, don't go anywhere. 7:41 to go on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Black Friday
isn't just back, it's turning green at Van Wall Equipment. Right now, register for your chance to get up to $5,000 off select John Deere compact tractors, mowers, and gators. Even better, you can stack that discount with 0% APR financing for 48 months on eligible models. Don't wait. These savings are huge, but the time is short. Visit Van Wall Equipment today and let Black Friday turn green. Offer valid on qualifying purchases through January 7, 2026. Subject to approved credit or revolving plan account. Restrictions apply. See Van Wall Equipment for complete details.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout Central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with the service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 7:41 to go. Joshua Jefferson headed to the free throw line. He's got 18 points and a career high 14 rebounds. He has 3 steals, a couple of assists, and a block shot. He's been the best player on the floor tonight.
Yeah, he has been absolutely terrific. And I know he's gassed. He's already played 30 minutes, and we have 7:41 to go.
Right.
But I suspect he's going to end the game with 37 minutes and 47 seconds. I don't see him coming out.
Especially with the 2 other bigs in foul trouble.
Well, absolutely. 4 for Buchanan, 4 for Plata, and Momchilovich.
Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor the Iowa State Cyclones. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
The Cam Carr got it going early in the game. He had 12 points early. He hasn't scored since. He's still at 12. Jefferson just been plugging along.
And they've done a good job on Yesufu, too. Jefferson, 2 shots. First one good. He kind of body languaged it in.
Yeah. He says body English isn't a thing.
Yeah. 19 for Joshua. He'll shoot 1 more. But not before Doug Sermons has him tuck in his shirt, which was already tucked in.
Well, he was tucking it in when Tony Padilla threw the ball and it hit him right in the midsection.
49-41, second free throw misses, and the rebound to Powell. Cyclones by 8 with 7:35 to go. Skillings bounces it to Yesufu. Yesufu along the right baseline. Heisey harassing him. Yesufu in trouble. And a timeout called by Baylor to try to save that possession as Yesufu was in a trap. A great job by Heisey defensively.
Yeah, Heisey has played tremendously on the defensive end tonight. He's also hit a couple of big threes.
You know, Eric, this is that point in the game where you say to yourself, okay, all those Big 12 games we watched yesterday, the road team trying to get the win, had a lead. Could they close the deal? None of them could. Here's where Iowa State is right now, up 49-41 with 7:24 to go. Can they close the deal?
It's hard to win on the road.
Oh, man, it's hard.
Especially against good teams, and certainly Baylor has a lot of talent. Iowa State's got a bunch of tough dudes, and they're going to have to be tough if they want to get out of here with a win. Baylor, one of the 3 teams Iowa State will play twice in the regular season, along with Oklahoma State, who Iowa State hosts on Saturday, and Kansas, who Iowa State will visit next Monday.
On the floor for the Cyclones, it's Torrey, Heisey, Lipsey, Jefferson, and Buchanan. And 12 on the shot clock as Isaac Williams inbounds for Baylor.
Baylor down to 1 timeout.
They throw it into Yesufu along the right baseline. He'll bounce it to Agbum for a 3, and he missed it. The rebound to Buchanan. Boy, that went around and out.
Yeah, that was
Thought it was going to go in.
On the run, catch and shoot 3. Tough shot, almost made it.
Bucket here is really big. 49-41 Iowa State. Lipsy finds Heisey, right wing three, misses. Buchanan kept the rebound alive. Torrey couldn't collect it. Now Agbum the other way. Had it knocked away by Lipsy, got it back. Williams comes over to collect it left side. We're under 7 minutes to go now. Cyclones up by 8. It's knocked away from Williams. He goes to get it back near half court. 13 to shoot. Williams has it, right side. Lipsy defending. Williams into the paint. And a pass knocked away again. Agbum up with it. He has to launch a three, and he missed it. And the rebound to Heisey. Great defense by Iowa State. 6:30 to play. And the Cyclones up 49-41. You said it in our pregame. Two really good offensive teams. This game's going to be won with defense. Here's Lipsy. Lipsy trying to drive it. Off-balance shot. Got it to go.
Took it right into Dan Skillings. He's done that twice here in the last 5 or 6 minutes and got the bucket down.
51-41. Big buckets for Lipsy in the last few minutes. Cyclones by 10. Williams left side. Fouled out on the perimeter by Jefferson.
Double bonus.
So Williams will go to the line. Now everybody gets a chance to catch their breath. That's the one good thing.
Iowa State will be in the bonus the next time, 1-1. That would be the 8th foul. 100 years ago, one seed changed everything. Pioneer is proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer.
Williams hits the first. Boy, Baylor just has not had many field goals in this game. They've done some of their damage at the line.
They have 12.
12 field goals the whole night. It's 51-42.
They've attempted, this would be their 25th free throw.
Missed the second one. Jefferson rebounds. And here comes Iowa State up by 9. Lipsy up the left side of the floor. Finds Buchanan. Back to Lipsy. He'll put it on the floor and drive it. Lean in jumper. Rimming good. 3 straight field goals for Taman Lipsy. And it's 53-42. Lipsy now with 13 on the night. Williams to the left side with a dribble. Gets under the bucket. Reverse layup knocked away by Torrey. Out of bounds. Good block by Killian Torrey. Iowa State up by 11.
Yeah, 5:26 to go. They get Cam Carr in for Williams.
Boy, Taman Lipsy has come up big down the stretch. Agbum throws it in. Carr has it. Carr on the dribble out high. Gets rid of it to Najee. Najee trying to hand it off. Does so to Agbum. He drives left. Cut off. Into the corner it goes. A three by Ratai is good. Was a huge shot for Baylor. They needed that one.
Yeah.
And it's 53-45.
Ratai's first field goal. You know, he was a 17-point-a-game scorer last year.
5 minutes to go. Cyclones up 8. Lipsy out high with the dribble. Tries to drive, draws contact, and he'll go to the line.
We are 1-1 on the 8th Baylor foul.
And Yesufu picks up the foul. That's his third. Free throws coming for Lipsy. (53-45) Iowa State. Lipsy at the line to shoot a 1-1. Front end, no good. Rebound Carr. He missed the front end of the 1-1. And here comes Carr the other way, racing ahead. Out to Ratai. And he's fouled by Heisey. That'll send Ratai to the free throw line.
Yeah, good shot fake. After you make a three, and you catch it on the move, you fake that three. Heisey just got caught leaning the wrong way. And 2 shots for Ratai, 70% free throw shooter. He's 3 out of 4 tonight.
And the first one rims in. Momcilovic will return for Heisey. It's 53-46 with 4:45 to go. Boy, they needed that three by Ratai a moment ago to give them some life. And then the front end of the 1-1 miss for Lipsy.
Yeah.
Now 2 made free throws by Ratai.
Yeah, quick 5-0. Well, got time to answer.
53.
There's going to have to be a lot of answers here in the final 4:40.
53-47 Iowa State, 4.5 minutes to go. Lipsy off a Jefferson screen, drives it, double clutch shot, wouldn't go, but a foul called, and Lipsy will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
On James.
Najee. And it'll send
Lipsy.
Taman Lipsy to the free throw line. He missed the front end of a 1-and-1 a moment ago. He'll shoot 2 here. Lipsy has 13 points on the night.
So Iowa State only 1-1-1 here this half, as that's the 9th foul.
Free throw by Lipsy is good.
I mentioned that because free throw shooting has not been great for either team tonight. But Iowa State just 7-13. But Baylor 16-27. They've been there a lot.
But Taman hit a big one a moment ago. Now the second on the way, and that's also good. So 2 big free throws for Lipsy and a timeout call by Iowa State.
Yeah.
55-47. Some tired guys out there.
Okay, well, Iowa State still with 2 timeouts remaining. That's a good timeout. You give them a rest. It's 4:31 to play.
Get Heisey back in.
You're also going to have under the first dead ball under 4 minutes. You're going to have another timeout to get your guys more rest.
Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows that quality coverage takes a great team. And with a Wellmark individual and family health plan, you can choose from thousands of in-network providers. Score great coverage and find the right plan for you at Wellmark.com/coverage. Entertaining ball game, even though it's been not always pretty here in Waco, Texas.
They've played pretty hard.
Oh boy, they played hard.
Yeah, both these teams. The defense has certainly made it difficult to get clean looks. Oh, Iowa State now, Buchanan, who's playing with 4. Jefferson, Heisey, Toure, and Taman Lipsy.
The lead is 8. 4:31 to go.
You can't afford a little hand foul here.
Right. In it comes to Agbum. He's defended by Toure. Dribbles it across with Kellyan escorting him. Picks up his dribble. Now gets rid of it to Yesufu. Tries to drive on Heisey. Reverse layup. Would not fall. Rebound tipped out. Yesufu has it. Out to Ratai for a 3. Short. And the rebound to Yesufu. Back up in the crowd and score. 55-49. With 4 minutes even to go. Here comes Lipsy walking it up. Cyclones by 6. Off it comes to Jefferson, elbow left. Jefferson trying to drive on Ratai. Kicks it out. No, they call an offensive foul on Joshua Jefferson.
He's no good. That's why
you won't see you won't see a charge called for 20 games in a row, and then they call that. Jefferson called for an offensive foul on a complete flop by Ratai. Timeout, 3:44 to go. 55-49, Iowa State. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Hey Cyclones, this is number 13, Cade Kelderman. We are hyped for this basketball season. And Iowa Corn is pumped up for the season in their partnership with Iowa State. For your drive to the game, support Iowa's corn farmers by selecting unleaded 88 at the pump. It's a fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet. It's definitely worth the hype. Get pumped up with unleaded 88. Let's go Cyclones.
Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. Baylor will have the ball now with 3:44 to go. Down 6 at 55-49. Iowa State's been called for 24 fouls in this game.
Yeah, that was a flop.
Yeah, the second offensive foul called on Iowa State tonight there. That one on Joshua Jefferson, his third personal. 6-point Cyclone advantage. 3:40 to go. Agbam on the dribble. Here comes a double team. Agbam gets rid of it to Ratai. Over to the left side. He'll bounce it out to Najee, who waits for cutters and then gets rid of it. And Agbam has it with 10 to shoot. Agbam trying to drive it. Got it under the bucket. Kicked it out. Now down to 5 on the shot clock. Carr with an offensive foul. And Doug Sermon saw it, and so did you.
Oh, wow. That was obvious. Just a complete hook. Shot clock running down. And Cam Carr hooking Taman Lipsey.
Cyclones a really good defensive possession there. 3:18 to go. And they lead at 55-49. Now can they follow it up with a good offensive possession? Lipsey has it. He's going to shoot a three. It's no good off the back iron. Rebound Jefferson is 16th. Back out it comes to Lipsey. Lipsey to Jefferson. 12 to shoot it. 2:57 on the game clock. Buchanan off to Lipsey with 5 to shoot. Here's a three by Taman. Yes, sir, right there. Taman Lipsey with 18.
Second chance points.
58-49, Iowa State. Taman Lipsey has come up huge down the stretch. 2:38 to go. Agbam's three is blocked by Torre, but picked up by Najee, and he dunks it. His first basket. Boy, great block by Torre, but they couldn't collect it. 2:25 to go. 58-51. Here's Lipsey again. Lipsey finds an open man, Torre, in the right corner. And his shot is blocked. And it's a loose ball picked up by Agbam. And Baylor with the ball back, down by 7. With 2 minutes to go, we've got an injured player, is Najee.
He's got a Charlie horse, I think. He's trying to shake it. He went down to the floor to try to get that loose ball. And they stop. And they'll bring Caden Powell in. I mean, that's the thing about Najee. I mean, how many minutes has he played in this game? And second game playing, and he just joined the team. Hadn't played really any organized basketball since the summer.
Boy, Eric, how big has Taman Lipsey been here down the stretch, though? I mean,
when he's been in the game, it's been a different game. 5
field goals in the last few minutes. I mean, it was a bucket to put him up 48-41, a three to put him up 51-41, a little floater in the lane to make it 53-42, then the bucket to make it 55-47, and then that last one we just saw a moment ago, a three to make it a 58-49 game. Now 58-51. Lipsey 18 points, 14 of them here in the second half.
Yeah, each team with 12 turnovers. It'd be Iowa State winning points off turnovers, 16-6, and Baylor going to try to add to their 6 here after that Iowa State turnover. But keep them off the free throw line and defensive rebound.
Powell in there for Najee. Yesufu throws it in. Williams has it out near half court, 58-51. We're 2 minutes to go. Williams bounces it to Agbam, stolen by Torre, and he'll dunk it at the other end. Killian Torre anticipated, got the dunk, At the other end, he has 10, and it's 60-51. Huge play for the freshman. Williams now bounces it to Ratai with 1:37 to go. He drives, bounces it to the corner to Agbam. He'll fire a three, around and out, but the rebound to Powell, and he puts it in. 60-53.
Minute 25.
Here's Lipsy into the front court for Iowa State with 1:17 to go. Off to Buchanan on the right wing. Buchanan gets it back to Lipsy. They try to get it out of his hands, and a foul called on Powell. He bounced into Lipsy out high, and Taman Lipsy will shoot 2 free throws for Iowa State.
1:09 to go.
(60-53) Iowa State. And Taman Lipsy to shoot 2. First try on the way. He got it. 19 for Lipsy. 61-53. Talk about a game that illustrates what we talked about in the pregame when we talked about Wooden Award watch list with Jefferson and Lipsy and the experience and how valuable it was. Those two guys have just come up huge tonight. Lipsy made both free throws. He has 20, 16 in the second half, and is 62-53 Iowa State with 1:07 to go.
Yeah. Get the rebound.
Ratai throws it out to Agbam. He tries to drive it, and a running left-hander wouldn't go, but the rebound to Yesufu, and he scores. It is 62-55 with less than a minute to go, and Lipsy will take the timeout.
The ball got inbounded to the corner, and Iowa State had 2 timeouts, still now with 1.
So 62-55 with 53 seconds to go.
I mean, that last possession, to be honest, there was 1:40 or so to go when that possession for Iowa State started. I'd have fouled Blake Buchanan. Instead they ended up fouling Lipsy. And now, with this timeout, Iowa State gets Momcilovic in, who's been a great free throw shooter for Buchanan. I like that a lot. Now, Milan has not had a great scoring game. He's made one really big basket when Iowa State pulled away early in the second half. But I know he has confidence in his ability to take care of the basketball. Now it's about don't turn the ball over. Get them to get you to the free throw line, and the importance of Iowa State earlier getting to the double bonus. Man, that makes it, you figure worst case scenario, well, not worse, but even a bad scenario, you still get a point out of it. And right now, you're up 7.
Got to get the ball in bounds.
A spot throw in underneath the basket
for Heisey. 54.6 seconds to go. Iowa State up by 7. Heisey looking, throws a baseball pass down court to Lipsy, and he lays it in. Oh my goodness. A touchdown for Iowa State with Lipsy on the receiving end. And he has 22. And it's now 64-55. And they scored at the other end quickly.
Cameron Carr
able to finish, but it's 64-57. We're down to 42 seconds. And it comes to Torrey, back to Heisey. Ahead to Jefferson, down court to Momcilovic for a layup. Back-to-back layups for Iowa State. Beating the pressure. And it's 66-57, and now a foul as Jefferson tried to avoid contact with Carr.
Right. Carr kind of like he banged knees. Carr and Jefferson.
66-57.
How about those 2 press breaks, though? Coming out of the timeout, the home run play. That's gutsy. Beautifully thrown by Nate Heisey.
66-57 with 32 seconds. Carr shooting free throws, and the first one rims out.
You think, wait a minute, Lipsy was the high school quarterback.
Right.
Well,
maybe
he's a receiver, too.
Could very well be that Heisey was, too. 66-57. Carr will shoot one more. Got a block out here. He made the second. 66-58. 32 seconds. Heisey to inbound again. Tried to get it into Lipsy and a foul called on Baylor. As Carr bumped into Lipsy. Taman will go to the other end and shoot 2 free throws. Taman Lipsy has 20.
Cameron Carr chirping at Killian Torrey. Oh, they walk up the floor and Ratai. You kind of keep it. Now, look at Carr. I mean, he's just nonstop at Torrey.
Torrey really doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Lipsy, the free throw. Got it.
I think there's a word you say in that situation. Scoreboard.
Taman Lipsy, an Iowa State Big 12 career high, 23 points. Second free throw good. 24 for Taman, 20 of them in the second half. And it's 68-58. A drive by Carr, and he dunks it with 2 hands.
Yeah, super athletic play.
68-60. We still have 24 seconds. Heisey throws it into Lipsy, gets it back to Heisey. Nate pushes it ahead and gets it to Torrey. Off to Jefferson, playing keep away, and they foul Jefferson with 17 seconds to go. It is 68-60 Iowa State. Actually, with all the craziness and the missed shots, Iowa State has 68 points. They've shot the ball well here in the second half.
Oh, we shot it really well here this half. They're 15 of 26.
And the game would look like nobody could make a shot for a while.
After that start Iowa State had. Well, both teams, for that matter. They've both shot it better this half. Iowa State, though, better than Baylor.
Jefferson's free throw misses. 19 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists for Joshua Jefferson. The Cyclone lead is 8. One more free throw for Jefferson. And he missed the second as well. The rebound to Carr. Carr pushes it ahead. Lipsy almost took it away. Now he does. Taman the steal. Lipsy on a run out. Reverse layup. Would not fall. Tipped in by Torrey. And that's going to do it. 70-60. 5 seconds to go. Here's Carr up the left side of the floor. Drive. Shot blocked by Milan Momcilovic. And Iowa State wins it over Baylor. 70-60. And for the first time in school history, Iowa State is 15-0. And they improved to 2-0 in the Big 12 Conference with a hard-fought win on the road, beating Baylor tonight 70-60. Wow. I think we owe you an ID, so let's take it here. With the Cyclones winning at 70-60, we pause 10 seconds for identification on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. Iowa State pulls it out in Waco, 70-60 the final over Baylor. We'll come back with a wrap-up show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
On the Cyclone Sports Network, this is the wrap-up show. This is Iowa State Cyclone basketball from Learfield.
At Raceline, it's not just about energy production. Our innovative capabilities generate renewable fuels for a balanced and beneficial future. By combining our team of curious, competent experts with cutting-edge technology, our renewable energy development supports economic growth and increases profit opportunities for livestock and crop producers. Raceline's renewable energy solutions are focused on improving the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the health of our soils. You can learn more at raceline.com/renewables. Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, MidAmerican Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
This is the commercial for Pioneer Seed Corn.
100 years ago, one seed changed everything. In 1926, Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn. The one that started it all, the one that still turns heads, and the one that grows the future. This year, we celebrate a century of innovation. One big milestone made possible by one moment, one farmer, 100 seasons. See how it all began at pioneer.com/100.
Cyclone fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official sponsor of Cyclone Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
Welcome to the wrap-up show. It's Iowa State improving to 15-0 for the first time in school history as the third-rated Cyclones defeat Baylor on the road 70-60, outscored them 45-36 in the second half to improve to 15-0 and 2-0 in the Big 12. And it's time for our Sukup Manufacturing Company Player of the Game. From our team to yours, Sukup is your grain storage and handling solution. What do you think, Eric?
I don't even know if we should have one.
Gotta have two.
This is a team that is just so tough, top to bottom. Man, Joshua Jefferson, 19 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block shot. But Taman Lipsey, I mean, just incredible the impact he made in this game. We had foul trouble, 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the game, missed most of the first half. Iowa State down 8 when he came back in the final 8 minutes of the half. And then Iowa State really takes control of the game from that point on. He's out for after his third foul a little bit. He gets back in, and the world seems right.
Yeah.
So I would split it between those two, but man, what a gutty performance by Nate Heisey. He was terrific here. Great defensively. And Killian Torrey bounces back after not scoring against West Virginia with a good performance. I mean, he had a good performance against West Virginia except the scoring part.
All those guys played well, but we'll go with Jefferson and Lipsey as their players of the game, brought to you by Sukup Manufacturing Company. Cyclones win it 70-60. Back with more of the wrap-up show. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball from Learfield.
At Raceline, it's not just about energy production. Our innovative capabilities generate renewable fuels for a balanced and beneficial future. By combining our team of curious, competent experts with cutting-edge technology, our renewable energy development supports economic growth and increases profit opportunities for livestock and crop producers. Raceline's renewable energy solutions are focused on improving the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the health of our soils. You can learn more at raceline.com/renewables.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Cyclones play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Cyclones this season, don't just fuel up, pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Iowa State defeats Baylor 70-60 to improve to 15-0 and 2-0 in the Big 12. Let's check out the stats here, Eric, and they tell quite a story.
Well, 70-60, Iowa State second lowest scoring output of the season, and it was Baylor's lowest. But that's the thing. It's a game where you have to score more than the other team, and Iowa State struggled to score, especially early. But really got it going. Iowa State ends the game at 40%. Doesn't sound great,